Why you just go around the
front? Check 1 2 or 2.
Like you type over there with that bitch.
Hey man. Yes, sir. Woo! Hello, listeners, watchers to the Highly Doubted Podcast. I'm your host, KQ Dog. And this is a bonus special episode 127.5. Okay, another 0.5 bonus series of the Road to Infinity of the Highly Doubted Podcast. And we have a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? Now, see, listeners, this is, and viewers, this is where I just want to skip all the viewership. Y'all know who he is. You know what it is. You know where I'm at. You know where it's at. You know where to subscribe. You know where to get all the shits. We've done this. Let's get to the crux of the podcast tonight, whenever y'all watching and listening. My man Sean Q is in the building.
What
you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you as well. Also, we want to make sure you grab the mic because I know you have yours. Okay, you have yours, bad. But you also, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure it also is sound good and clear. We also have audio issues, but we're going to make it clear, crisp, you know, especially for we do Sean Q. But yes, sir. Yeah. For the episodes previous for special guests, we do a highly doubted segment, right? The highly doubted podcast. So what we do is say, what's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? And give us a highly doubted story. Right?
I can cuss on here.
Of course. Talk that shit.
Like I just need
talk that shit.
Yeah, I got talk a lot that of shit. Highly doubted stories.
Hey, man, listen. This is why it's here. This is why we do it.
Okay.
This is what we do.
All right,
Bring
so
it up.
Who am I? I'm Sean Q. I'm an actor, poet, author, musician. I own a photography and videography company called 1000 Wear Productions. I'm a father. I'm a veteran. I was probably your stepdaddy at one point in time. But I'm just all around hell of a nigga, man. Hey, but as far as what was the other question?
Where are you from?
Where I'm from motherfucking Chester, South Carolina. Yeah. Smaller town, big spirit. We'll just leave it at that.
And a highly doubted story. And when I mean that, I mean a moment in your life where you came to a crossroads. Whether it be a person, a conversation, a situation that made you realize what you're doing, all the things you're doing was what you wanted to do and be your passion.
All right, so I could do something real recent, real simple. It was a goal of mine, and that's what I'm about to do. I've always had big dreams, but now I ain't gonna say my dreams are smaller, but I set smaller goals so I can start achieving shit, so I can just start feeling good on a more regular basis. So I went to a poetry night. Frank Expressions. He do some amazing poetry nights. Wine about poetry, and he do the contest with Connected TV. So I went to one of his events, and I saw somebody else doing a special. I said at that event, I'm gonna get me a Frank Expression special, which I wanted one, but I ain't never said it out loud. So I went up there because it was an open mic situation. Still, I had performed that night. I got off stage. He walked up on me and said, "Hey man, I want to give you a special." And that was just like, and I came back to the table. I was like, yo, I'm on the right path. Everything I say I want to do, I've done it within weeks or days of each other. In that instance, it was minutes for when I said I wanted and what I got. And I just keep it simple there because I thought you want me to tell some crazy shit. Got some crazy ass stories.
We're gonna get into
but
we're gonna see.
From that aspect, just some motivation for people, man. Just some dope shit. I don't want to take the conversation, but I just learned some dope shit.
We love
what's the definition of future?
Definition of future?
Yeah.
Like the word.
Yeah, the word future.
A series of events that happen after the present.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, after the present. So further. Damn.
That's a good one. I like that.
Further than the present. I guess. Without using the definition, I guess.
No, I got you. So I was on social media. You know, there's a bunch of social media gurus out there, but this shit really hit home for me. He was like, the definition of future is the time or period after words have been spoken or something that's been written down. And he You like definition of past, a time of period before words have been spoken or something has been written down. But I know we always think about time and shit when it comes to the future. But if you think about the first motherfuckers that was sitting down, like, what's the word for the next 5 minutes? Like, how do we define that? Like, they had to define it some type of way. It's the time of period after you just said the shit, or you wrote some shit down.
Makes sense.
And I guess if you add the new time and it's a time of period, something that's been recorded or some shit like that, I guess you got to update it with time and shit. But like, you think about shit, you got to speak your shit into existence. And you keep thinking and talking about the past, where the fuck you gonna be at? So I don't know where that came from, but I just wanted to share that with y'all.
That's very thought provoking. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh my goodness! See, that's how you start with a bang right there. What is the future? That might be the topic of this episode. No, man. But okay. So let's start from the beginning, right? You said you're from South Carolina.
Yeah.
You know, can we talk? Can you give us a glimpse of what your life was as a child in South Carolina, and what that was for you, and how that defined where you are today? You know,
man, listen, my therapy session. Damn. Nigga. But Chester, South Carolina. Let's start here, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to get bullied when I was little. From 6 to about 11. It's the chalk boys. I'm gonna call y'all niggas out. We cool now. But anyway, when I first used to go to cause I used to live up the street from the park. So when I used to go down the street to the park, I jumped off the porch lake. They was already outside. You feel me? So I jumped off the porch lake because I was the youngest boy out of 3. My older brothers was already out there. My mama had a little tighter leash on me. So I went outside. I was still a little crybaby and shit, little pretty boy, So like that's why today don't call me no fucking pretty boy. I know I'm one of the prettiest motherfuckers that ever lived, but don't call me no fucking pretty boy because that shit still ring off of my knife. Like I gotta fight just to prove like I'm still a tough ass nigga. Where I grew up was a tough ass fucking place. You feel me? And me, I love the Ninja Turtles. I love doing jump kicks off trees and shit like that. These niggas like, nigga, what? About to beat you up. You feel me? So until I start saying fuck it, I ain't going for that. So after 11, it's like, nah, we boxing out this bitch. So I started wrestling. I got on the wrestling team because my older brothers wrestled. They made me wrestle. I guess they knew what the fuck they had to do to get me going. So I wrestled in school. I was just fighting all the fucking time, man. I just felt like I had to always prove myself. Doing dumb shit, shooting at people. So dope, of course. Like nigga in the hood. I done all the dumb shit that niggas did growing up. But I always stayed in school, kept my grades and shit. I was sneaky. I never got caught really. Where we at? Graduated, went to the military. But anyway, how South Carolina shaped me. But that's basically what it was, bro. I ran from who I really was, which I'm a goofy ass nigga, man. I like telling jokes and goofing around, playing and shit, like fucking bitches and just chilling and vibing.
Amen.
You know that I had, nigga had to put on that hard exterior just to be, relevant where I was. But I'm cool now. I ain't got shit to prove no more. I did all that.
Did the expression of poetry, the expression of acting, the expression of being not necessarily Sean Q. Well, Sean Q. But what was that? Was that an outlet? How was that an outlet in those moments of feeling shunned or?
You sound like Dr. Phil, nigga.
Really? I'm just asking a question about the passion of the passion. That's what the Holly Dotted. Don't do that. Stop.
It is now. In the beginning, no. I started rapping first.
Right.
And I don't think that I started rapping because my homeboy was rapping and he was in a battle and bitches was liking it. And I thought that shit was cool. So I'm a rap too. So I was rapping because of that. It became an outlet over time because it was just some cool ass shit to do. And it was I like being by myself. I don't need no whole bunch of niggas in the studios. And back then it wasn't nothing but a microphone and a mouse and we was just pressing record on shit. I ain't even had no inbox back then. Then I got one of them. So it's no, in the beginning, no. Now it is because I understand that if I don't do it, I'm gonna go crazy. Because the whole time I was fucking up and not doing well mentally because I wasn't putting out no art. And then once I started doing it again, I calm back the fuck down.
So I'm gonna ask, how'd you get into the entertainment acting industry yourself? So you did a little bit of acting and whatnot.
So acting. So my first time acting was in school, doing stage plays and shit. But after I grew up, the first time I got back on film, I was shooting a video for one of my little homies because I had bought a camera, and I was like, shit, you need a scene to go in this video. He's like, who gonna do it? You ain't about to snatch me out no fucking car. I was like, fuck it, I do. I just put the camera on the tripod and I
Yeah,
did the scene. And then old head, he was like, nigga, goddamn, you like you been shot before.
yeah,
Nigga, you
yeah.
see you acting like like oh shit. So you believe that? All right, cool. And, just kept doing it for other niggas. And then
Mm.
shit, I said, fuck it, I think I can do this thing for real. So gave it a shot.
Okay. What's been your biggest acting role so far?
Well, my biggest acting role is actually I want nothing but a what you call it? What's the niggas in the background?
Extra.
Extra, yeah.
Mm.
I'm bro. I was an extra in Arrow the Witch. That's the one that's on Amazon Prime. I've done a lot of short films. I've done a
Okay.
lot of TV show work and stuff like that, commercials and stuff. But my biggest role I would say today was that one. I just did some model work for Cisco, not the actor, no singer or no shit like that, but the
Yeah.
computer company. I
Okay.
gotta say
Okay.
that.
Oh, that's
When
what's
you
up.
say Cisco out loud, nigga, you throwing song, nigga? Hell nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I
Yeah.
did
Yeah. Yeah.
for the networking companies. I just did
Okay.
some
That's what's
promotional
up.
commercial work for them, so I guess that's the biggest thing I got now. So
Okay. That's a good work. That's a good work.
So when me and Sean Q got together, you know what I'm saying, it was at the open mic, you know what I'm saying, he actually was doing some rapping. It was actually something you said you hadn't done in a while. You know,
yeah.
you primarily do poetry. You know, if
Mm-hmm.
you've seen him, obviously you see him at open mics, he does his poetry really well, really thorough, really, you know what I'm saying. But he did his rapping, right? And you were talking about how those songs were really old and how they were, but they meant something, obviously, right? Um, so how has the rapping transformed into poetry, right?
Can I be 100% honest, y'all? And I definitely don't want you to take this in and feel no type of way. But after I got to a certain age, I honestly felt like I shit felt lame because I wasn't making the type of money that I felt like I deserved to be making. I had a family responsibilities, and I was like, yo, rapping is expensive. The equipment, booking shows, going on shows, being outside late. And it was just like I'm making little chump change here and there, and I just wasn't making enough money to do it. And honestly, the money took the love away from it, and I hate that. But reality just set in on me. With the poetry, I know this one part of the question, but with the poetry, I feel grown. I'm 37, bro, so it's a little different. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I know I look young. Everybody be looking like, what the fuck? Nah, I just nigga face jump. But yeah, I've been around the block a little bit, man. I had like y'all even remember datpiff.com?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, of
Okay,
course.
bet. So I had like 6, 7 mixtapes on that bitch. Then when they took the bitch down, I was like, I got nothing no more. And I was like, I wasn't about to start all the way the fuck back over, bro. Like I ain't got them computer files no more to even say, hey, these are mine. So like I got my music was like what all I had left on YouTube, and so, like, yeah, I'm just I'll make a song here or there. I've done features, I've been on people tracks and shit like that. But me sitting down doing the whole project it just don't seem equitable for me.
Mm. So where has the poetry led you? Like where is the poetry since then the poetry where is it taking you, and where has it made you go in terms of a creative?
Honestly, poetry has made me appreciate my fans more. I hated my rap fans. I
Oh.
hate it because I did a lot of like club music and shit too. And every time I met them, it was always got to be a bouncy fucking moment. Like I'm not a bouncy type of nigga. Like I'm this me. I'm chilling. We can talk. We can do this all day. You'll rarely see me up and jumping around type shit. You might get a little two step here or there, but I ain't doing all that bouncing and shit. And like with rapping, that's all I got. Like this was my final straw with rapping, bro. A bitch beeline out of McDonald's fucking and she was in line in McDonald's in the front of the fucking line at that. And it was a long fucking line. I was standing at the back. My homeboy tapped the girl on the shoulder and said, hey, there you go. This bitch proceeded to turn around and beeline towards me just to sing the hook of one of my songs and bounce in fucking McDonald's because she said she been singing it all day. And like that was it for me, bro. Like I don't want that. I don't want that. And I felt like at the level I was,
Mm.
I didn't feel like that was warranted, and I appreciated it, but at the same time, I can't deal with that when it get to a higher level, so that shit scared me.
Mm.
I ain't gonna hold it. And with my poetry fans, like they just talk like, why did you say that? Where did that come from? Like, okay, you want to hear what the fuck I actually had to say, like,
Okay.
and it just feel different.
Oh wow. Okay. Tours, things that you created that you're selling, things that you're trying to get out there, things that you are trying to market. please, talk to us about what things you created.
Okay, so first and foremost, I appreciate y'all for having me on the platform for this. My book, God's Complex. He either is or he has one. Will be available mid August. Reading on the production company, not me. I got the fucking audio book done. I recorded it myself because I didn't want nobody else read my shit. I did my own audio book. I got the unplugged version of the audio book where we did the whole book live. All that's gonna be available on iTunes. Anywhere you can absorb any type of music and poetry is gonna be up there. So the God's Complex either is or he has one coming out mid August. The shows that I got coming up. July 31st, we got Ladies Night at Tap and Vine in Ballantyne. That's Tap and Vine Stonecrest if you're looking it up on Apple Maps or whatever. Um, Tap and Vine Stonecrest. We got Ladies Night. We got a full cast of female poets and singers. They're gonna come through and rock the crowd for Ladies Night. Again, that's July 31st at Tap and Vine. And August 8th, I say this for last because I'm a nasty nigga, so we gonna have to get into it. August 8th, August the fuck 8th. We got the Rabbit Hole. We got the podcast coming out next week for the Rabbit Hole. This is an all-inclusive adult game night. We're gonna have adult karaoke, erotic poetry, adult games, color-coded relationship statuses. So if you're a swingle, if you're straight, if you gay, whatever you is, we're gonna have you color coded so you can meet who you're supposed to meet when we're in these places. Because a lot of people feel uncomfortable in these type of places. Right. And this is a place of love. This is a place of exploration. This is a place of thrill, excitement, dirty desires, whatever you want. Like the Rabbit Hole is definitely the place you need to be. So be on the lookout for the first episode of the podcast. Myself, the co-creators, Cosmic and Samantha on that joint. We working with Portia the Poet. Yeah, the Rabbit Hole, August 8th, first edition, and that's gonna be every second Friday of every month. So we building the culture. Come register, so you can be in tune with all the events because we're not gonna post all these jumps. We can't post all these.
Yeah.
So
discreet.
make sure we like to keep it discreet. We gonna keep it, in the community. They not a part of the community. They don't need to be in it. But the Rabbit Hole, man, be ready to register, and let's get it going.
Insert the R&B music. Bow.
My God,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wow. Hey, man. But see, this is why the bonus episode is so lovely. You know what I'm saying? We get great personalities coming through and always showing love. So I do want to ask you, and then we can get to some English, get some fun shit. You said, you're 37, been around the block, you know what I'm saying? You've done a lot of things to where, you trial and error. Yeah. What would you say to the young boys, you know what I'm saying? Like the young boys and girls, you know what I'm saying? But you experiencing, you've seen what you've seen, having the platform, expressing how you do. What would you say to the young men out there, you know what I'm saying, doing what they doing?
Every time I fucked up in life, alcohol and women were involved. Every single fucking time I fucked up in life, alcohol and women were involved. And they both ruined my life in so many different occasions. I could definitely be in different places if it wasn't for those two things. If they were removed from the equation of all those incidents. So, I'm not gonna tell you not to do it. I'm not gonna tell you to
man.
Yeah, alcohol and women.
Bitches, man. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
I could have been. I could have been in life. I could have did without you. Man, you know how many songs I got of that? Shit. You're gonna make an album right now.
Damn, I'm glad you asked me. You made me think about that shit.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was very adult and very mature how he delivered that. But damn! For the young boys, yeah, you already know. You thinking of the bitch right now. Yeah. Get her out of her life. Root that hoe out. The whole.
I ain't know. I already out do drugs and alcohol. That shit real. Like
weed. You talking about weed?
Ecstasy, goddamn weed,
hey man, all the drugs,
mushrooms,
man, all the drugs.
Like mushrooms is my favorite drug, but I say that. But weed, do safe drugs, of course. But alcohol, man, stay away from that shit. I still drink today, so I'm not telling you not to do it. It's just understand what that shit is not for you.
Because it mess up your mind, make you make wrong decisions. Stop fucking with them bitches you ain't supposed to be fucking with.
Man, turn it up, okay?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah. At some point, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, transfer it to the listeners. You know what I'm saying? Because they know my passion. But nah, man, I definitely like everything you said from top to bottom because it really throws who you are as an artist, as a man, as a father, You know what I'm saying? I guess my last there's many questions. I keep saying last question like there ain't more questions. Sean Q, how did you get that name? Sean Q, what made you choose that name?
I chose it because I was trying to hide some shit. But anyway, my real name is Sean Quavius. All right, can we move on?
No,
You got to have another question now. We're
oh
gonna
man,
pass on
I
past
was
What?
well. I had a question. Well,
Look, that's
whoop,
smooth how you
whoop,
broke that shit
whoop,
down, though. I'm be real.
that.
whoop.
That's smooth how you broke that shit
I
down, though.
appreciate it.
Shocky. That's easy right there. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say because the way it could be a Q dog,
Oh
make
nah,
it sound
somebody
fine.
did ask me that recently because I was talking to a lady on the phone. She's like, "Are you a Q dog?" Like, nah, oh, the Q. I get it, but no, I'm not affiliated with any organization except the Griffins. That's it.
I gotta do the same thing when I do my tagline, so I understand. I totally had to go through the same situation. But yeah, man, I had a topic for you. You said to talk about sex. How do you feel about nude cruises? Would you get on a nude
Fuck
cruise?
yeah, I'm a nudist. I don't have on
You're a
clothes
nude.
ever. Like at home all day. When this, I do it when my family not there. If my son there, no homo, that nigga gonna see dick and balls. I'm naked. I don't give a fuck. Okay, when my wife there, dick and balls. But you know, all day. So I would love to be on the nude cruise. I love nude beaches. Okay, I love nude beaches. I love everything nude. I love bodies, man. I love seeing naked people. I love porn. All that. So I love nakedness.
Freaky
Yeah.
mind, freaky
Oh, that's why I
mind.
ain't understanding this when Kendra was like, "He a fan, he a fan." I am a freaky ass nigga. Damn, goddamn right. But not on no pedo shit. I like grown women naked.
Amen. So you would get on the Miami nude cruise that's
Yes,
coming up. They say
swing.
hosted by Bare Necessities. This
Okay.
annual adults only voyage is the only one of the largest clothing optional cruises in the world,
I don't know
Mm.
how long that motherfucker is.
offering a
Miami.
full week of freedom, fun, and
Niggas better
sunny
wash
skiing.
their ass.
From poolside
That be the
parties
problem.
to nude-friendly
Niggas
excursions,
had to wash
it's
their
a
ass.
unique way to explore paradise without packing much.
You naked for a
So,
whole week. Hey, niggas don't wash now. And everybody come in different shapes and sizes now. And you talking about it's just in Miami? I mean, where's it going?
it
It
said
don't matter where it's going. It's going somewhere hot. Niggas gonna be sweating and shit, boy. Hey, now. Them motherfucking sanitation ratings
Daryl, it sounds like you're
better
not
be
you're
at
not
A
liking all shapes
motherfucking
and
plus.
sizes, man. You
I'm
gotta
on the
love.
fence. You hear me? That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you the cons.
So it's the smell for
Sean,
you.
Sean told you the pros. I'm telling you the cons. You
And
feel
that's what
me?
I want to get into. So when you do come to the rabbit hole, wash your ass.
Yeah. See?
Nah,
Come
for
on now.
real, man.
See?
Because I done been at lifestyle events. That's what we're gonna call it. It's a lifestyle event. I've been at lifestyle events where that very thing has happened. Motherfuckers be musty. I'm gonna put you out because this is mine. I'm gonna put you the fuck out. I don't give a fuck what you paid. Do not bring no stinking ass in there. Men, women, none of that. If you got a summer's eve, you got to do whatever the fuck you got to do to get that shit together. Men, what that shit called, scraping it, the duvet, whatever the fuck the shit called, bidet, whatever it's called, get it. Don't bring your stinking ass in there. I'm put you out. I'm put you out. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, no, I mean it more into it, like the nude beaches, right? In terms of just other places that invite those things. Have you been to San Francisco? Have you traveled to San
Nah, I
Francisco?
ain't never been to San Francisco.
Okay, so I did not attend
I've
any
been
of
on
the
the
There's
nude
a
nude.
new beach
beach.
in San Francisco.
I've been on the nude beach, but I haven't been to
You
one
said
in
what
San
down there?
There's
Francisco.
a new beach in San Francisco.
I do not believe it is a nude
Oh,
beach,
sorry.
but there
Go
are
ahead.
nude
Go
beaches in
ahead.
California or along the coast of California, more Southern California, Malibu. Very upscale, but nude beaches exist. I guess what I'm getting to is the community. The community of nudists, because you said you're a nudist. So break that down. Like, what is the I don't know the word I'm trying to use. What is the protocol? When it comes to that type of community. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of you asking or not asking, but the
What the
terms of
guidelines, rules,
yeah,
What are
regulations?
you
yeah.
asking for though? Because if we all just on the beach naked, you ain't gotta talk to me.
Mm. Well, maybe not a new beach, but a lifestyle event. There
Okay,
we
a
go.
lifestyle
There we
event.
go.
Okay,
There we
we're
go.
talking about any event.
Yeah.
And so I like to say this first and foremost. All of my events are no force play. And that's the thing with most events that I've ever attended. It's always no force play. It's just like you being okay, so it's levels. Let's talk about it. We got mansion parties, parties in houses and parties in big houses. You got club parties, and you got what the rabbit hole is. Rabbit hole is just a game night where you can meet people that are in the lifestyle. We will have registrations and stuff set up for future events that when we do throw those type of parties where you can be invited on stuff like that. But as far as the protocol, it's just like you in the party. You just random. Don't be weird. Just talk to people. Hey, how you doing? We know what we here for. So like, just don't make it weird. Can I just go ask her? No. Hey, how you doing? My name's such and such. Is this your who you with? Boom, nice to meet you as well. So where y'all from? It's just like we starting the conversation. And if the vibes is there, y'all gonna fuck at the end of the night.
Yes, sir.
Because everybody's there for a reason. And if they're not there for that, they'll tell you. And that's why we want to go ahead and start with the color coding at our events, so you can know, hey, don't approach me like that. I'm not here for that. I'm just a watcher, type shit. So some people just come just to watch. You don't have to do shit.
The kinks, all the kinks.
At the actual rabbit hole event that happens every second Friday each month. Those are just game nights, but we're just meeting people of the life, or just meeting, having a good time. We got poetry games, all this shit. We just vibing, and after hey, because normally what happens is more a lot of times couples will break off. Hey, this couple met that couple, they'll break off and they'll go just do their own thing. That happens a lot too, and just vibe, man. That's all. I invite all y'all to come out and experience it. If you've never been there, you got my personal invite. Just come. Just don't be fucking weird. That's it. Just don't be weird.
No, man. I appreciate it. No,
I put you out.
No, I like that enforcement. Really do. Yeah, you got something? You got?
As far as the new cruise,
what? I mean, anything. You can segue through that if you ain't. We out for that. See,
So you don't want to come to the rabbit hole, man?
I'll come to the rabbit hole. I'm talking about that crew. That's too long of a week.
What about being a part of rabbit hole exclusive? Okay. Get him. Get his ass. Get his ass.
Yeah. No, but question. Do you gamble? Do you do casinos and things like that?
I only shoot dice. That's the only thing I gamble in, bro.
Okay.
I only shoot dice.
So how you feel about this article that just came out? Uno has just been added to the table.
I fuck with that. I gamble on some Uno, man. I bust some ass in Uno.
Right. Uno has been introduced as a new table game experience in Las Vegas. Manto has launched a concept called Uno Social Clubs, with the first location in the Palms Casino Resort. The experience will take place in a themed suite featuring official Uno gaming tables, private dealers, and a variety of Uno games and expansion designed for social play in a casino-style setting.
Somebody gonna get killed.
How you see? My dog is already on it, man. I was already thinking, how they gonna rig? How the house gonna rig Uno, man?
But if you playing against other people, it ain't no.
Man.
They gonna figure out a way.
They gonna rig the game, man.
I don't give a fuck. You rig Uno, niggas still gonna get that work.
Yeah, nigga, you put out with family members over Uno, bro. Like hard, like we ain't talked to him in months, type years, because you done fucked around on Uno. That's like spades. You don't. You don't. I don't want to gamble that Uno. I just thought I don't want to gamble.
See, that's crazy. I thought the opposite, because I'm thinking I'm gonna know if y'all cheap. I know the rules of this game now. I know the rules of this game. Yeah. I know when I got fucked and I didn't get skipped. Whoa. What was that?
You can't get rigged.
No. You can't, because that's where the house
is. They got to figure out a way to make their money though. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, how the house gonna make money off us playing this shit.
And that's where, if you a Uno motherfucking extraordinaire like myself and other people in this house, you ain't gonna house what? No, remember my money. I know what that was. No. What we playing? We playing ones, we playing doubles.
What would be the rules?
It would be see, that's where I was about to get to. If we're playing by normal rules, which we all know, one card, we're not doing doubles, we're not doing any of that, then that's fine. But if we are adding those increments where us as a social club do, then we definitely gonna know if you fucked up and you messed around and you fucked. It's the house. I wish you would. And we got money, big money.
About that Uno.
Man, you crazy. You crazy, man. Yeah, too many people, because spades is a tricky game. Blackjack is a tricky game. All the cards that are played on the casino table are tricky games.
So you don't feel Uno is a tricky game? Uno got more rules than the motherfucking game.
But that's where I guess I never was a student.
Strategic game.
I never was a student of the game of those other cards on the table in casino. That's why I never touched it. But Uno, you got me fucked up.
The only thing fucked up and crazy about spades, you just got to watch the people in spades, and that's what's crazy about them gambling with the other games like poker and shit. Like, you got to watch people with them games.
Right.
Like Uno, the same way. You gotta watch people with Uno, but it's so many different cards in Uno. It's so many variables that can be thrown at you at any given time from anybody. But with spades, I know you either got a higher card or a lower card. I know if you threw this card out, she probably got this or that card. So it's easy to break down. Uno, shit, reverse this, draw for that, goddamn double up on that five. Hell, nah, I ain't got no. I don't know how to play you on Uno. You too serious.
Jeez, man. I'm
I
sorry.
don't like losing
So and see that's why you said at the beginning. I might go missing. I might go missing, man. Too much money on the table, and I know what the hell going on. You can't do that to me. You ain't doing that to me. Nah, man. And I love to get into music, man. What music you listening to, man? What music? What's on your playlist, man? What's really getting
So listen, bro.
played by
I'm
Sean
gonna tell you
Q?
some G shit. My 16-year-old daughter, opened my eyes and gave me a new thought process on music, all because of how she looked at a painting of mine. I didn't paint. It was a painting of me. I didn't like how it looked. She was like, "No, Dad, that's how you looking at artists' world." I was like, "Huh? What do you mean?" And she was like, "You think about all the cartoons that's out there, The Simpsons. They have their own way of drawing stuff. All those art, all those people look like that version in that world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's just how you look in that artist world." So ever since she said that to me, make a long story short, I've looked at music that way. So I can't say I listen to a specific genre. I always grew up on rap, hip hop, R&B, shit like that. But man, I listen to everything now. I done found some shit called Shelter. Man, that shit hard as hell. But I know it's some lily ass white girl somewhere in the garage singing that shit. I ain't even look up see what she look like, but I look at music like that now. Whatever that world is, like I'm trying to figure out how can I blend into that world and like what's going on. So I'm looking at shit different now.
Well, damn, man, you put out the dates already of where they can find you and where you're gonna be doing things.
July 31st, Ladies' Night at Tap and Vine from 7 to 11, and the Rabbit Hole, motherfucking Rabbit Hole, August 8th, the first edition, every second Friday.
Where we at, man? I feel like you have any lasting things? You got anything, DB?
I'm listening to the list, man. Keep going.
He said, listen to the list.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh.
Hey, I'm keep going. I'm gonna cut me short. Want to talk conversation
all right,
now?
man. Listen. All right,
Don't
man.
do me like that.
Nah, man. Well,
How much time we got camera crew for?
I was about to say, I was like, boys, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
Keep it going.
What list? It's your turn, man. I done picked two.
All right, shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep it simple now.
Okay.
It's my boy on here. We talking about sports a little bit earlier.
Yes, sir.
Let me get into it. So they said Dame Dollar, man. The boy done got a tattoo of himself in Achilles, on his Achilles, after his Achilles injury.
After the injury?
Yes. So
I respect it. I respect it.
You respect it?
I respect it after the injury. If he did it before the injury, then they haven't. That should have been funny. But after the injury, that's showing I'm willing to come back. Achilles a warrior. Like you don't get that right there. It's he the reason why it's called the fucking Achilles.
I fought with the idea. I ain't about to get a tattoo.
I ain't gonna get no white man tattooed on me.
No,
of
myself.
But I think that's weird too. My cousin got a tattoo of herself, and I said, "Why are you that damn conceited? You got to see yourself on yourself."
See, that was so interesting. That's why I'm glad you two brothers with tattoos are having this conversation because I was like, that's wrong. That's bad. What you mean? I can't get a little. You know what I'm saying? What?
Nah, not of myself. I mean,
I get my name, but you want to get your name?
Nah, not my name.
Not your name. Okay.
I said I never get my name. I got my zodiac sign. I feel like that's as close as it gets to home.
You into that shit?
Not really.
Okay.
I got it based off of the way my tattoos tell a story. So you know what I'm saying. So it just fit the picture description, and I was getting tattoos back to back. Tattoo junkie at an earlier age, I guess you could say.
So it's not okay. So it's not okay to get yourself tatted on
you
yourself.
Whatever you want.
It's the fuck you want. It's your body.
Because and I'm only bringing this to a devil's advocate because I do. But the point I'm saying is niggas get other niggas tatted on them, and we don't say nothing.
Correct. You right. That's understandable. But again,
that's in homage and paying homage to somebody else. Like I could pay homage, no homo, with my body to somebody else, but me paying homage to myself with myself is like
you love yourself.
Tattoo masturbation. I guess I don't fucking know, man.
I ain't never heard of that. That's funny
though. To me personally, it's like you're not gonna look like that forever as well.
Well, if you think about it like that, then I can see getting it because you want to. I remember that moment in life. Hey, I was a hell of a nigga at 25.
Remember that right
remember that nigga there?
Yeah, right, sir.
Because I can say to myself all the time, like me at 25 would beat the fuck out of me at 37 and wouldn't like me right now because of how I've slowed down. So sometimes I do want to remember that nigga. He was a hell of a nigga. That boy was hell.
So take it to a more, I guess, narcissistic level. Would you get a sculpture of yourself?
A sculpture?
A marble sculpture.
Hell yeah. If I had a big ass house
but like
that,
a big old bust.
Damn, goddamn. I'm gonna get me a buff. I'm gonna get one of them.
You know
Hall of Fame type shit.
I get a big painting.
I got one.
Hold on. What type of paint you gonna get? What you looking like?
Like
this nigga got the general. He got the Napoleon Dynamite general shit on.
Probably had me like I'm in the 80s, nigga, a bunch of gold.
Oh nah, nigga, you need to go back. Get you that old,
Nigga,
old. You know what I'm saying?
The military uniform.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, you can go big. Shit, big as hell in the
I'll be
master
honest,
bedroom.
bro. I want my crib like my boy Tony Montana had on Scarface. I'm gonna be real. Not as big, on a way smaller scale, but I want something like that. That shit was nice.
So make it a factual statement.
Yeah.
Say it now. Make it a factual statement.
I want my crib like Scarface.
I'm gonna
get my
crib
like Scarface.
Okay. Make it a fact. Cause what's the future if you don't speak it, right?
Yeah.
From how we started out, say that shit. I'm gonna get my crib like Scarface. Yeah.
That shit was always smooth. That shit was hard as hell. Mm-hmm. That boy Tony was on some shit, man.
Y'all religious people.
I am.
I say
I am
spiritual.
You Christian? You say you spiritual?
I'm Christian. Yes,
definitely
sir.
Christian.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Word.
Yes,
I'm surprised y'all didn't ask me about the title of my book and why I named it that.
I was gonna ask, but I ain't know if you want to get into the spirit.
Oh, get into the book. That's what I'm here for.
The book.
The book.
Why did you call it that, and what does the book really tell about Sean Q and his spiritual journey or religious journey?
So about the book, it's not even a religious book. I just used religion as a crux to tell the human story and to help my people cross over into the age of Aquarius. That's why I asked you, was you into that shit too? So the book is, I could just say this. The first poem is called Daily Bread, and it starts off, Our Father, who art in heaven. Yeah, what the fuck is your name? And it goes from there. So it starts out with a prayer, and it ends with an understanding. Because throughout the book, you would think I don't believe in God the way I'm talking, but then it comes to a crux with I believe in the poem because I definitely do believe in a higher power because I think it's asinine to think that humans are the end all be all. If that's the case, then I'm ready to go because it has to be something better than this. But yeah.
How do you feel about cussing in prayer?
Cussing, I feel like let that shit out. God, I know what the fuck going on. He put us down here. He made us act like we made in His image. Or is that how deep it went? Because image is on the surface level. What's inside defines how you really live. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to Him just like yeah. He put me in this fuck shit. We gotta talk about this fuck shit you done put me in because you got control of all this shit.
No, I'm only saying, cause I do that shit. And Daryl got mad at me in one episode. That, Greg was on the pod. He was talking about God, and we were having a really good religious moment. And he said some last words, and it really got me hyped. And I said, "Hell yeah, motherfucker!" Yeah. And Daryl was like, "Why you?"
So are we looking at God as a single being?
No. Well, I mean, me personally, no.
So what would be your definition of God?
A single being, as in it encapsulates what. When you say single being, what do you mean?
Like a single entity. I'm not saying a person or a body. Or do you think if we had to say God is a spirit, do you feel like it is just that spirit that's controlling everything? Is that God to you?
In that
with hierarchy overall type shit.
In that definition, yes, I agree with that. Yes.
Okay. See, I don't. I feel like God is everything, and I feel like it's crazy to put the most powerful being in the world into one single thing.
Well, that's why I guess I was confused when you said single being, because I said no at first, but then when you
it's a single spirit, because you still saying, hey, that thing, if that light was what we call God, that means God will be encapsulated in just that light, and it would shine down over everything just like the sun does. But that's all that God is. He's not the sun. He's not the trees. He's not the grass. He's not the plants. He's not everything that's here. Like if I don't know, that's just me.
Well,
I don't follow the actual speakings of the Bible. I feel like it's a great book to help guide us through this life, but I definitely don't look at it as actual factual, schmactual type stuff. No disrespect.
No disrespect at all, but I guess my curiosity is coming to where, um, with that mentality,
Mm-hmm.
right? How does that transfer into teaching your children with that, or how to motivate? How does that
It
transfer?
it teaches my children that you appreciate and you love and respect everything until that thing disrespects you. Because if God is that little ladybug, you're not gonna crush it. If God is that tree, you're not gonna rip the branches off of it. You start to appreciate the world that's around you, and the world that's around you will start appreciating you. Energy is everything. That thing has to flow constantly. If you go around destroying shit, that shit gonna come back to destroy you. So I teach, like I said, I feel like God is everything. So I teach my kids to treat and respect everything as if God until that thing starts to disrespect you, and then you treat it as the devil.
Hmm. As the devil, and the devil in this mindset will be defined as to you.
The devil, the lower state of God.
Is it one thing or is it a separate thing?
I feel like it's. See, if I say it's, I feel like it's a part of the same system. I don't feel like it's a. Again, when I say a being, that means feel like I'm relocating it back down to a single being.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say it's everything, I mean God is everything. God is in love. God is in hate. It has to be balanced to everything, and that's the thing that I search for now is balance. I want to be too high. I want to be too low. I want balance because I feel like that's when you're at your best.
Mhm. So I guess, and I want to, where does that line or that balance tip to where it's devil?
Hmm. When I feel like it's the devil is when you operating in your lower state. Like I feel like operating in the sacral chakra is devil work because that's where all the fun shit is. That's where all the sex, the lust, the music, and the feelings of this world start to consume you. So I feel like operating in in that realm of lower vibrations is devil work.
But there is a balance.
There definitely is. It has to be.
Mhm.
A volcano is the one of the most destructive things in the world, but that's the only way that new land can be made. It has to be balanced. You like that shit? That was a bar right there. I ain't gonna hold you. That's in one of my
I ain't gonna
poems. That's in one of
lie.
my
Okay,
poems.
okay, say that, please. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I might go to the board with that one. I mean, shout out to Sean Q, to the volcano.
Nah,
You
use
know what I'm
that shit.
saying?
Use that
Nah,
shit.
that was fire. I did like that. I did like that. But nah, man, I think that really just, I guess when I hear what you're saying, and being at the age that I am, 28, trying to understand certain things and balance certain things, the emphasis of balance to me is more of it's a weight. It's a weight to keep that balance. Like if I am in a higher state of mind, not to get too high, because that's where you have to find that balance. But what is that balance to not mean too high? You know what I'm saying? Because we understand low. We understand low and what you have to do to get yourself back to that
All
balance. So
right.
what does that mean
So
from opposite?
keep it on some hood shit. Keep it simple. I ain't got no fucking money in my pocket. I got 3 kids at home to feed. These motherfuckers ain't giving me no job. I'm about to bust somebody motherfucking head.
Mm.
I don't want to hurt nobody, but I gotta feed my family. Do you call that person a demon, or do you call that person a person that's really just trying to take care of his family, happen to do whatever he feel like it takes at that time to take care of his family?
Depends on what he do to get what he want.
Okay, understand that. So, do you feel like murder is a way of getting what you should be a way of getting what you want?
No.
That's not a way, but
You won't accept that,
motherfuckers do it.
right? God did it because he didn't like how shit was moving, so he destroyed everything, right?
That is
Just so he
true.
can get what he wants.
That is
So,
true.
would you call that devil work because he murdered everything, or because he's the supreme being? We all his kids. We get to, he also he definitely got the end all be all say y'all how shit go,
Sure.
but the end all be all say of how shit go sometimes be fucked up.
With that mind, with that scenario, I like what you just said with that scenario. I think the reason why it is devil and we have to say demon because the consequences that come from that action, even if that is the intention,
Mm-hmm.
the action and the reaction of it is you going to jail and you are no longer able to feed the family at all because that's
What if I
what.
don't get caught? I done knocked over a whole bunch of motherfuckers' heads, and I'm still here.
Not saying not, but I'm speaking for the one who did. I'm speaking for the one
Okay.
who did, right? And in that crossroads of thinking of him being a someone trying to make care of his family, the consequence of you being caught, the
Mm-hmm.
consequence of you not being able to come back and feed your family because of your action does label you that. Um,
But why didn't we call God a demon at that time he told that man to kill his son? Or at that time he said, fuck it, I'm about to I'm about to turn this bitch to stone because she turned around. But that was God punishing somebody for not listening to him instead of it being, nah, you just killed this bitch, bro. Actually turned her to stone, so I gotta look at a petrified version of my wife every time I walk past her.
True.
All because she turned around. That's what I'm saying. It has to be balanced because the person that killed the most people in the Bible was God.
True.
So if we gonna call this bad, that bad, why is it not bad when the supreme being do it?
You gotta make an example. You gotta set the example, set the standard.
And that's why if we look at ourselves as gods and stop, I ain't gonna say stop living by the way of the land because there has to be some type of order. But if you live as such, you start thinking as such, and when people cross you as such, you act as such. Motherfuckers, I walk around all day. I am God because in my home, I created beings. Those beings grew up. The first God that my son had was his mother in the womb. Just imagine if that little nigga can talk. And he had a twin in that bitch. And they sitting there conversating like, hey, you think there's life outside this bitch? That person mother that we hear so much about. You think we'll ever meet mother? There's no way life's outside the womb. Then because nobody's ever came back from the womb. So like, man, we guys, bro. Like I understand there's a supreme being. I understand there is a higher power, but we were made in his image. And we were made in that image, and we are as of such. If I make an image of my dog, we gonna go, that's a nice little dog. That teddy bear is an image of a bear, so we call that bitch a bear. Nigga, I'm an image of God, so I am such. And I'm gonna act as such. And it takes and that comes with discipline. I ain't saying that's just wrath. I'm going around just doing all kind of shit just because I say I can. It comes with responsibility. Understanding you got people responsible for you, so you ain't just acting out of emotion. Which is another thing God did in the fucking Bible a lot. Whole lot of shit that we want to accept of ourselves as men, we accept from the supreme being. Or should we be more like that? And then this whole bitch being a ruckus. So it's just the book is more about questions, man. That's really what it's about. It's about questions. Just to, hey, I'm living this thing that you gave me that I didn't ask for. Now I just want to know why things are moving this way. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Take a pause, man. Let that shit breathe for a second.
Let that be. Let that be a breathe.
Hey, man, listen. Sean Q is in the building, man.
What up? What up?
And at this point, man, I know we go for another hour, but at this point, I know just for time's sake, we gotta wrap this up. But I do appreciate you being on this podcast.
Appreciate y'all.
You will definitely be back. We will definitely be connecting, networking. You know what I'm saying? Getting all of the information together because we might have some content. You know what I'm saying to see. Maybe not for y'all, but definitely some content to make sure we show that we love and appreciate what he got going on in all aspects, all levels. The book first, of course.
Definitely, I'll be dropping links for all that shit.
The book, get the book.
Get the book.
Get
man.
the book.
Even if you're not a reader, get the audio book, man. I'm gonna actually put that joint on. Like I said, iTunes. It's gonna be on YouTube, so you can get free listeners and all that. I ain't even charging y'all for the book, but not for the audio book. So tap in.
Hey man, listen, Sean Q, thank you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate what you brought us. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot, and we are definitely gonna have him back, and we're gonna have more voices and more people on this podcast to show what they got, express what they got, motivate, give y'all all the love and game, and you know what I'm saying? We just here doing what we doing on the road to infinity, man. This is the Highly Doubted Podcast, episode 127.5. I'm your host, KQ, dude. We out. Bye.